Surprise! The fat wife did not warn about her arrival. Katya, what are you doing here? Vadim almost choked on his cocktail when an obese woman blocked the sun and the picturesque view of the cozy sea bay for him. I flew to you. And Katya sat down on the next chaise lounge. Natasha should arrive in 10 minutes, he thought. How can I get rid of Katya? Vadim greedily finished his cocktail and nervously crushed a piece of ice with his teeth. You stayed in a 5-star hotel. Everything I like. I like it here. Now we'll have a great rest. The woman took off her dress and remained in a swimsuit. Here is a hippopotamus. What a shame. What if someone sees me with her? It's good that it's morning and there's no one on the beach yet, Vadim thought. Katya, how did you find me? I didn't tell you that I would be in this hotel. I gave you a new phone last month, so I installed the family sharing function there, and now I always know where you are. Are you following me? The man said indignantly. I don't watch, but I keep an eye on it, the wife answered affectionately. Well, run me for a cocktail. Somehow I was completely tired from this flight. Heading to the bar, Vadim thought about Natasha, about a slender young brunette whom he met by chance in a hotel. Vadim and Natasha immediately liked each other. True, there was one fat nuance. Vadim forgot to tell Natasha that he is married to the daughter of the owner of a meat processing plant, and now an unexpected acquaintance with the woman of his dreams can result in the most dramatic consequences for a man. Vadim went up to the bar and ordered 2 cocktails. As agreed, I came down in an hour. Gentle arms gently hugged the man. Let's go there. Vadim pointed to 2 sun loungers that were comfortably located by the pool. Let's start the morning here, and when the sea warms up, let's go to the beach. You wait for me here, Natasha. I'll get to the room and come back to you. Looking around, Vadim quickly kissed the girl. I need 2 strong cocktails, Vadim asked at the bar and went to the beach. Here are my drinks. Katya snatched one of the glasses from Vadim's hands and greedily drained it to the bottom. I need to go to my room. In the meantime, drink the second one. Vadim helpfully put the cocktail on the table. Are you going to leave me alone again? Catherine looked capriciously at her husband. Katechka, I really need to go to the toilet, Vadim grimaced, which was hard not to believe. You'll have to work off your absence all night, the woman shouted after him. I was daydreaming. After a night with Natasha, I will never touch you in my life. I don't need your money, Vadim thought and headed to the pool. He really hoped that after the cocktail she would fall asleep. Vadim and Ekaterina met on the internet a year ago. In the photo on the profile, there was only a face. Vadim could not even think that at the meeting there would be a woman 1.80 meters tall and weighing more than 100 kilograms. Vadim almost immediately wanted to leave, but Ekaterina gave the man a watch worth 500,000 rubles as a gift. I wanted to please you. I liked you right away. Katya smiled welcomingly. My family has a lot of money. If our relationship doesn't work out, then we'll leave you gifts as keepsakes, added Ekaterina. The man loved good gifts. Vadim decided to stay next to Katya and did not notice how he got married. And Vadim did not notice the moment when Ekaterina became very demanding, and lately it has been bothering him. That's why he ran away from Katya to the sea. The man just wanted to collect his thoughts. He wanted to understand how he could continue to live. And then Natasha. It's me. Sorry for making you wait. Vadim moved the sun lounger behind the palm tree so that it could not be seen from the sea or from the bar. Everything is fine. True. I'm already starting to miss. I wouldn't like our bright history to fade in Moscow. Natasha looked at Vadim with alarm. It won't go out. We're just getting started. Vadim kissed Natasha deeply. Well, why is life so difficult? Why can't you just meet your person right away? Why did love come only when I had already married the sow? The man thought with regret. Suddenly Vadim heard familiar, heart-rending screams. Intuitively, the man turned around. A large woman at the bar was shouting at the waiters who wouldn't give her a cocktail. The waiters and security guards took Catherine by the arms to the hotel. After lunch at a luxurious fish restaurant, Vadim and Natasha had a wonderful time on the shore. All day Vadim frantically thought about how to get rid of his fat wife, who had arrived without warning. Towards evening, Vadim decided to move with Natasha to another hotel. He found out that his wife was sleeping drunk in his hotel room. He went to the room to pack his things. I need to quickly pack my things and take as much money as possible from Katya's bag. She herself doesn't remember how much money she has. Vadim carefully opened the door of the room. Catherine was snoring on the bed. When I remember that I'm lying in the same bed with her, Vadim winced. Having packed his suitcase, the man carefully opened his wife's purse and put 2 hefty bundles of money into his pocket. With a light heart, Vadim joyfully went to Natasha. The lovers moved to a luxury hotel located in another part of the resort. The man turned off the phone and completely immersed himself in a passionate affair with Natasha. A bed with rose petals, lobsters, yacht trips and expensive champagne. And then something happened that Vadim could not have expected. Vadim and Natasha admired each other and the beautiful sea sunset. The couple sat relaxed at a table on the veranda. The fresh sea wind pleasantly blew on face. Well, finally I found you. Katya sat down on a chair next to Vadim. Vadim, where are you lost? Katya looked at Vadim with displeasure. He left me alone in the room. Vadik, do you know this woman? Natasha said excitedly. Of course he knows. How can he not know me? Katya plunged her fingers into her husband's salad, grabbed the frightened shrimp and put it in her mouth. Our meat will be tastier. Katya snorted and looked at her husband. I opened my phone to see where my husband is, and he's been offline for 2 days. I started to find out what was what. You should have even thought of renting a room in the name of this flat girl board. By God, he has the brains of a rabbit. Ekaterina grinned and took a shrimp from Natasha's salad with her finger. Woman, what are you allowing yourself to do? Who are you? Vadim, what's going on? Natasha looked at Katya with indignation. Sit quietly. Katya slapped Natasha on the forehead with a shrimp. This handsome guy. He is my husband. He was poor, but I bought him everything. Katya turned to Vadim and also slapped him on the forehead with a shrimp. And he ran away to you. And he also took my money. And he probably didn't tell you about me. Most likely. He made it up that he had a decent job or his own business. He lied to you so that you would allow him to touch you. Katya pinched Vadim on the cheek. Have you, handsome man, thought about the consequences and what awaits you in Moscow? Katya drank the glass that was on the table and looked questioningly at her husband. Katya, I love Natasha and I'm divorcing you. Vadim blurted out and got up from the table. Natasha, let's go. Vadim, I'll probably refuse. Natasha got up from the table. I don't need a thief or a gigolo. You told me a completely different story. I did not sign up for a relationship with such a man. Natasha, what are you saying? You belong with me. She's lying all the time. This is a woman. She constantly haunts me, obsessed with me. She's mentally ill. The man looked at Natasha with pleading eyes. I can show you the marriage certificate. Katya chuckled and reached into her bag for her phone. No need. Natasha swore and left. Katechka, dear, forgive me. Fool. The demon misled. Vadim knelt down and hugged his wife. Give any punishment. Just let me stay. Okay. Husband, your face is so cute. There is a chance to beg the queen's forgiveness. Let's go to the room. I will tell you how you will apologize and work off your ugly behavior. Firmly grabbing her husband's elbow, Katya led him to the room. Vadim remained next to his queen. I recently received a new SUV as a gift. Vadim remained close to his queen. Recently, he was given a new SUV. He proudly tells his friends that his business has taken off, although the man does nothing else besides sports. This year, Catherine became pregnant. Sometimes, when Vadim feels sad, he closes his eyes and imagines his life in another version of the universe. Where is he and Natasha? Natasha gently kisses him on the lips and looks tenderly into his eyes, and the bright coastal sun at sunset gently warms their faces. The sun, which always equally caresses all good and bad people with its rays. Thank you for being with us. Give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and you will be the first to listen to another new story.